What's up, everybody? Back again with another session walkthrough. I've got smoke for you today, and I'm still snowed in. So, what else is new? Let's get right into it. Okay, here we are, back in Bitwig Studio. And I'm just going to dive right in. As you can see, once again, we are grouped and organized. We love that. We're a big fan. I know you're like, yeah, I know I should do that, Kyle, but you really should. It helps you out a lot. Like, it's just, the sooner you get in the habit of doing that, the better. We're going to get right into this. It looks like I got considerably more drums here, and if you remember in the Safe House walkthrough, I had my kick and snare in a drum machine with MIDI notes, and I'm pretty sure I did the same thing. I just bounced these out. So it's, my workflow is ultimately the same, and I think down the road, I'm trying to work in getting in the habit of bouncing the audio when I'm done deciding. So that's pretty much what went down here. So here's our drums and percussion bus. And in the verse here. So quite a few layers going on here. The snare is actually made up of, looks like 3 things. We got this main kind of wood blocky thing here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry, that's down here, isn't it, in the perk? Yeah, the wood block here. It's just buried back there. And then the snare stack sounds like this. So that's a few layers. This guy, this guy, this guy. And yeah. So the kit, I love my kit. The kit's like this guy. And it actually looks like I did not make a drum room for this for whatever reason. I think, again, I said it's like a newer thing I've been doing. So like either I forget or I kind of just make the decision in the moment if I kind of want more of that space. And it looks like I did not in this. Doing this, going back through these sessions is always interesting because you're like, what was I doing? It's just kind of very on a whim. Hats again are on in a drum machine here. And then this little jingle guy I'm a fan of. So that's just, and then on top of that is this Ekali Loop. Fantastic drum samples off Splice. So this actually originally has a kick in it, but I didn't really want that kick rhythm, so I tried to EQ it out and bury it a bit in here. A lot of things going on in there. I would say I might have had too many things going on in it, and I could have found a better way to layer less, a little more efficiently. Again, I think just, and then at the end here, I just kind of added some more cymbals here. So just kind of ride. Just to make it bigger. And just kind of that open hat to go with it, make it a bit bigger at the end. Aside from that, some clock ticks for kind of a perk. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. The processing, again, we're in a classic situation. Our neutron 2 is missing, so forgive me. That would be there along with the glue. And that's, classic feather setup here. I'm going to mute all of these, and we're going to chug along. Oh, I do have a drum verb. I just moved it. Forgive me. I just moved it to within this drum folder. There it is. So there you go. There we are. Let's add in the bass here. So in the verse, it's just a Reese, I'm pretty sure, of Serum. And then here in the drop, it's some 808s. Along with some horn stabs here. Pretty sure this is just like a weird Serum thing. Probably Trap Nation. Yeah, it's a brass patch from Echo Soundworks in Coda. Coda has some pretty cool, more organic sounding things. And that's pretty much it for the bass, it looks like. Some saturation on the 808s, and then the bass bus has the old Neutron 2 missing with the glue. I don't know why that's off. I don't know if I was playing around with stuff. And then this is the sidechain, which is being triggered by a MIDI note here. It looks like I actually have 3 instances of triggers here. I'm not sure. I must have just used LFO tool on certain instruments, and then the Bitwig tool audio sidechain on other things. So that's why I have both. I'm not sure. We'll find out. And then also the snare zone trigger. So that's what's going on there. Guitars right down the line. This is some guitars I played. Real basic. That's straight in with the Kemper that I have, and probably my Jazzmaster back there, if you can see it. Yeah, those are just kind of tucked in around there. Just some CLA guitars with some compression, it looks like, and then a replica for delay, doing a ping pong back and forth. Lush. I love it. Key time. Moving on down. So this is just kind of the same deal, reinforcing these guitars. It's just low. Again, we got the grandeur here. Fantastic sound. And then in the drop here, I remember going back and forth about this. It looks like I left it in here, but these are just big chords with some delay. Same deal at the end, along with some just lighter chords in the build there. All straightforward, that's all the grandeur. I don't really have any processing on the key bus overall. I'm not as experienced in doing that quite yet. I guess I don't know the rule on if you should or should not, but that's that. So where are we sitting right now? Our track sounds like this. And now we'll add in our synths. So this beginning part is just an ARP. Oh, sorry, that's the pad behind the ARP. Never mind. We'll get into the ARP in a second. So this is just a massive pad with some automation here on the filter cutoff, and then the volume. And then over here, add some strings, more stringy pad here, along with some ARPs. Remember me talking about Spire in the Safe House walkthrough? Again, plucks are phenom. There we are. More stringy sounding. And then just automated the mute on this guy. I wonder if I did it on the master. No, I didn't. Okay. Just because there's probably a long lush tail on that, and you got to cut it off in this break. Same deal here. Pads come back, more strings. And these are some Arp Bells, it looks like. So those are doing pretty similar things as this ARP here. Same deal. I'm not sure why I split those up like that. That seems weird. A little bit inconsistent. But here's those ARPs in the beginning. This just has automation on the filter cutoff. This is a serum patch. Smoke ARP. Oh, I saved it. Good job, Kyle. I've been trying to get in the habit of saving all the sounds that I use, so later you can find them again. Pro tip, do that. It's got some 8-bit on it. You can kind of hear that high fuzziness. So then over here we get this. And here's the lead. This is a fat lead I like to use a lot. Kind of like a big saw lead. Just like real fat. Hipster saw. Wow. Look at that. And so that's real big. Oh, we have a guest. Hey.
Hi.
She just brought me a smoothie.
That's fantastic.
Cheers, folks. Raise your smoothies at home. It's good. It's nice. I can taste the banana. Yeah, where was I? Leads. Yeah, this guy. So this is a massive patch with Trash, one of my favorite. Ignore this crap. I love using this preset, Add Muscle. It just fattens it up. Like, just real big. And then we got delay and reverb on that guy. And then speaking of leads, it looks like I have this lead here, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the same patch. I didn't leave it in the same instrument. I put it in the synth stack, I'm assuming because I kind of wanted it part of the stack here. So I processed it with this, so it's... Speaking of that stack, I kind of glossed over those saws, didn't I? So the saw stack is, again, 3 layers, and it looks like with the exception of this guy, I panned these guys. I doubled this. let me just backtrack. So first layer is, whoops, first layer is this. It's a serum. Sounds like this. This is the same super saw patch that I made from Safe House. And then we got this. I gotta press the right button. Dang it. I got this. But I doubled it and I panned the other one right. So that's kind of the higher layer there. And then this is a third. Sounds like this. Again, you can hear that one's more narrow because it's a lower registered one. Don't need it as wide. And then all together we got this little guy. Usual processing here. Neutron 2 missing, that's EQ, compression, multiband, the glue coming back in. And then the movement you're hearing is this shape at a 16th rate. So it sounds like this. And then on the whole bus again is bus processing, and then here's where I'm using the tool for the audio sidechain from up here, this kick trigger, kick and snare. Both are loaded in there, looks like. So yeah, those are the synths. That's why you came here, I'm assuming. Maybe not. Maybe you're like, I love percussion. What are you doing? Where are we? I think I got all the leads, didn't I? Yep, just all those things. Oh, and then just this lead melody at the end here. Same deal. Vocals. This is Lostboycrow, Chris, Phenom. So I kind of have these organized confusing. So here's his main vocal, which is a few layers because it's there's some overlap. So I just kind of grouped it. You can see inside here I did some warp markers on the vocals, tighten up certain spots. Vocal main has processing on it, so EQ, compression, serial compression here. So that's that. This is a LA2A UAD plugin. I used to have the Fab Filter MB, which I don't anymore, so that's gone. Again, the Neutron 2, Neutron 3, and then CLA, pretty similar to the Safe House vocal. So that's the main vocal there. And again, I have its own vocal verb and vocal delay that I'm sending to. Same deal in Safe House. I have the vocal being triggered to duck. And let's see what else we got. Oh, these little guys are just ad-libs. Format shifted down with the same vocal processing. So little alter boy for the format. I probably could have just done that natively in Bitwig, but I like little alter boy a lot. Other vocal stuff here. Harms stacks here. So there's quite a bit. It looks like I doubled. So there's an octave on its own. The mids and the lows are doubled. So it sounds like this. Yeah. And what's the rule with harms? What's the rule? Tuned hard and tight. You got it. Some bus processing on those to make them tight as a unit. Same deal. Tuned super hard. Oh, and this is just a format layer. So
the song on repeat. I know
Just kind of tucked in there. And then some more ad libs here. Just filling up space.
Now close my eyes, I do, 'cause I know if I give you up, then you...
Just kind of dreamy in there, tons of reverb. And then a couple places have doubles here. So here's just a double folder. Sounds like this.
I know I'd be better off all alone, 'cause loving you is the enemy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fatten it up. Give it that old double sound. Ad-libs, just more ad-libs at the end. And the old vocal chop. That's like the best part here. Forgot about that. This is just made from an ad-lib. Sounds like this. And just drenched in delay, reverb, and then sidechained. Aside from that, effects. It looks like I did a little better in being organized here. I tried to be a little more consistent in using the same sounds, but still quite a bit of variation. Here's the breath vocal. And then I put a little bit of these wind chimes in there.
That you'd be out of my mind.
Those are in the bridge too.
Tell me, why do I feel you in the air, in the car, on my clothes? I still see you in my head.
Just kind of give it a bit of texture. That's pretty much it. Add it all together and you get this. Yeah, again, on the master, nothing, just this limiter to hear how it hits, and this is just some metering. That's what we got. So heck yeah, another one in the books. Comment if you have any other questions, and I'll see you on the next one.